Today we are making no-bake apple crisp.
Welcome to a new segment of Two Doves Eat. I'm Ace.
And I'm Amanda.
Together we are Two Dove Nation. Well, we try to keep everything simple because of our little rig, and we full-time, so.
We full-time in our Casita travel trailer, also known as the birdhouse right here. And if you're not familiar with these trailers, they are very small and they have a very small kitchen. So most of the time when we can, we like to cook outside.
Yes, so why not? We try to make our meals really simple. We gotta keep it simple for just the purpose of our rig, really.
And I don't want to have to wash a bunch of dishes by hand either.
Nope, not me. We are here in beautiful Holland, Michigan, Tulip City. We are really pretty much just parked in front of my cousin's house.
Hence all the traffic noise back behind us.
Yeah.
The reason we want to make this recipe today is we actually went to a U-pick orchard right outside of Holland. If you'd like to take a look at that orchard and see how our day went, click the link above. This recipe is very customizable. These are rough estimates, and the amounts that I'm sharing with you today is for about 8 servings, 8 to 10 servings. So we're going to start off with the juice of half of a lime so your apples don't brown while you're getting them all chopped up. I have 5 pounds of apples, honey, butter, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, and a couple cinnamon sticks. If you don't have sticks, you can definitely use powder. I just happen to have the sticks on hand. About 4 cups of quick oats and 2 cups of slivered almonds.
Now, since we got our ingredient, Amanda's basically gonna cut the apple up in little small cubes. So you ready to get cutting? Yep.
Yes, but I'm ready to get cutting. I am going to peel these apples. These apples that we got are delicious with the peel on, but if you leave the peel on with the apple crisp, it's going to be a little chewy and everything, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it off. I've peeled the apple, and you want to cut up the apple into about 1/2 inch chunks. And these are about 1/2 inch pieces. I wanted to mention the types of apples we're using. We have 3 different types. These right here are the blondies. They're a little bit more sweet. And then I have a mixture of 2 different pretty sour apples. This is going to be your Empire apple, and this is a Jonathan apple. And these 2 are very tart, and this one is pretty mild and sweet. I've cut my apples all up. My first one, as you can see, it's already trying to turn a little brown on me. So that's what the lemon juice is for. Don't worry about the sourness because we're going to use plenty of sugar and everything. You can always add more brown sugar. And you want to just squeeze a little lemon juice on here and kind of stir it up so your apples don't turn brown as you're chopping them up. First, we're going to make the topping because you want it to be cool and crispy when you put it on the apples. We're going to do 4 tablespoons of butter for all of these.
So we're cooking the butter and...
We're going to melt the butter.
Okay. Butter, melt. Okay, go ahead, throw in.
Alright. We're going to throw in... I'm going to reserve 1 cinnamon stick for the apples. I'm just going to stick it right here on top. So I'm going to just throw 2 cinnamon sticks in here along with the cup of brown sugar.
Right.
And you don't have to use tongs, you can use whatever you prefer, but Mr. Wanda here prefers tongs. I actually think you need like a spatula for this. This is our mixture going, and that is looking really good. We want this a little bit more melted. You want it more syrupy like, but you got to keep stirring because I can smell it.
Yeah, so don't burn. This is the almond going in.
And 4 cups of oats.
And we gotta keep stirring so it don't burn. Oh, it's coming along good.
Mr. Wanda is done. It looks really good. And it's supposed to kind of look like granola. I'm gonna take the cinnamon sticks out, and I'm actually gonna reuse them to go in with the apples if I can find the other one. So we're going to put it in this bowl. So we're going to stew the apples similar to how we did the oats and almonds, because you're going to start off with
more butter.
More butter. And we are going to add a couple tablespoons of honey. We're going to add our cinnamon sticks, our apples, and our brown sugar. We're going to stir it all up, and then we're going to let it simmer and watch it for about 5 to 7 minutes. Leave no apple behind.
Leave no apples behind.
Brown sugar.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Wanda is getting these apples a-going.
They smell lovely.
You want to make sure you have all the apples
Coated.
Let's check and see. It's been about 5 minutes since these have been bubbling away. Oh yeah. You want your apples to be soft. It really depends on how soft you want them. I kind of want mine pretty soft because we have the crunchy topping. So I'm just going to check and see how soft they are. Just a minute more. And this sauce is going to thicken up as it cools. We're going to dish up some.
It smells good, and
it smells like fall. I think it, like cinnamon and apples and stuff, smells like fall. And then you're gonna sprinkle the crispy bits all over the top.
What we have here is a no-bake apple crisp. Let's give it a shot. It tastes like pie filling with a crunch on top. It's delicious.
That's the whole point. My favorite, apple pie.
That's good, right?
You taste the toasted almonds, and you get the brown sugar and cinnamon from the rolled oats, and then you have the tartness of the apples, but with a little bit of sweet from the honey and the brown sugar. Very good. I definitely recommend using tart apples for this because the topping is very sweet. If you wanted to make this a little bit more healthy, you could use margarine, or you could even use coconut oil instead of butter. You could also use sugar alternatives. You could use agave syrup. So you can kind of change this up for your dietary needs if you need to. But overall,
pretty darn good.
Pretty darn good.
Thank you for cooking with us.
We hope you enjoyed this simple no-bake apple crisp recipe.
This is Ace
and Amanda
reminding you
that a dash of love goes a long way. Out.